Welcome to working with Madmapper 1.7. Okay, I've got another file here this time. We looked at the control panel. Now let's look at edge blending. So how does that happen? Okay, I'm just going to go just to a file here. Actually it's selected, but it's certainly not blended. We've got two distinct files, and just like the file before, we've got our lines animated above. Well, okay, how do we blend it? Well, we can just blend images on any angle, basically, or top or bottom or whatever. But what I want to do is blend them together just to give us a few effects with the scene and using the control panel. So, what are we going to do here? Well, I'm just going to go back to my base file, and here's our image here. Now, all we have to do is we've got quad 1 and 2. Now I'm just making this nice and simple so it doesn't get confusing, but I'm just going to bring them, as I select on them, one on top of the other. So here we go. This one's on the front here, and I'll just go back to maybe more like how it should look, and I'm just going to leave that like so. I'll go to the quad 2, and I'm going to bring that and snap it in there so we get nice alignment between the two. So I think it's spot on alignment, which is good. But you might have seen up here a little bit of a hint why what I need to have it on. When we start going into the blending, like for example the top image here, like I'll go on to 1, as you can see it's the one on top, select on that, and I'm going to click soft edge, so we're into edge blending. Now that's exactly what we want. We want to blend from the left to the right. So essentially the right is being imposed on. So here we are, right width. Okay, so that's great. But what I'm going to do is start getting this working is, depending on how many layers you've got to, you can actually use an add over effect. Okay, so I'll just leave that at ignore at the moment, and try all of them to get the right look as well. So you can subtract, you can do some quite neat things with it. But I'm just going to go onto the add effect, and that's the image that goes over the top. Okay, and that's revealing the background there. Now with the second image, maybe I don't need to do anything. I'll just click off that. You can see the two images coming together. But what I might do just to try that is I'm just going to see if it makes a difference by clicking on the second one. So you don't necessarily have to do the one underneath, but you might get a few extra effects as well. So I'm just going to try the soft edge on that. And that made a bit of a change. So it's brought up a little bit more blue into the image, etc. as well. So we can impose further, see how it moves backwards and forwards. So I've got that, and it's looking pretty good. But feel free to play around with what you need. And so that's our images now. So I'll click off that, and I'm just going to have a look back at the main image here as we blend over the two. Now you might say, well, yeah, that's sort of okay, but nothing dramatic. But remember what we did in the previous movie? We had our control panel. So I can basically use the Q key, which I didn't use before, which basically should fade out the image. Or maybe I didn't have it on the right setting there, but I'll just go to 1. Okay, that's playing with the lines there. 2, we can start by using the animation, and we can actually even zoom in effects, etc. as well. Okay, and here I am going back to the other image, which is the animation one. And then just back to our same scene, and I'll just take it back to the same zoom out size. Perhaps I might even just try quickly the other version we've got here. I haven't tried it with the setting, and same thing, we can actually play the image, and now it's sitting on top of each other. This is using a Quartz Composer file. So you see there's some of the cool things that you can actually do with that imagery. So enjoy working with the control tools and the new edge blending. And remember, of course, you can take this out to more than one projector. It could be 2 or 3 to really expand out the scene and do some quite amazing things just within the tools in Madmapper 1.7. and thanks for watching.